Did you know you could have seen this video 2 days earlier? Become a channel member today and get all of our edited content 2 days early, as well as other perks like exclusive emojis for our live stream and maybe some future members only streams. Anyway, to the video. There has been a lot of discourse online recently over Sonic's character and whether or not he is being mischaracterized in the IDW comics or not. The problem people have with it right now is that Sonic, our hero, is just letting all of his villains go with no punishment whatsoever. He did it with Metal Sonic, Dr. Starline, the Deadly Six, Surgeon Kit, and of course, Dr. Eggman. People seem to think that Sonic should incapacitate or at least capture his enemies in order to make sure that they never seem to do their villainous shenanigans again. Are these people right? Is it out of character for Sonic to let his foes off scot-free? Let's explore this. The first question that should be on everyone's mind at this point is, has Sonic ever disposed of any of his foes in the past? It may surprise you that the answer to that is a resounding yes. Perhaps the most well-known instance of this happening was the Sonic Saturday morning cartoons. In the final episode of the show, The Doomsday Project, Robotnik unleashes his Doomsday Machine upon Mobius that will allow him to control everything within 24 hours of its activation. Sonic and Sally destroy the machine by the end of the episode, causing Robotnik to flee. For as far as Sonic and Sally know, however, is that Robotnik is dead and his reign of terror is over. Unknowingly, Snively and what we would come to know to be Ixis Naugus were planning their own reign of terror in Robotnik's absence. In the Sonic Archie comics, the Freedom Fighters straight up kill Robotnik, and he stays dead. Isn't that crazy? 50 issues into the series, and they killed off their main villain. Now you must be confused, right? Eggman shows up in the rest of the comics run. How could Robotnik be dead? To which, you are correct. Confused yet? In the Operation Endgame arc of the Archie Sonic comics, Robotnik, through the use of a double agent named Wolf Drago, finds out where Knothole Village is. He uses this opportunity to bring his ultimate Annihilator machine to their doorstep to kill everyone in Knothole Village once and for all. After being framed for Princess Sally's murder, Sonic fights Robotnik one last time. Snively, wanting to take over the world for himself, ends up reprogramming the ultimate Annihilator machine to only search for Robotnik's DNA to destroy, and after Antoine blows it up, Robotnik gets consumed in the explosion and dies once and for all. A few issues later, an alternate universe version of Robotnik named Robo-Robotnik, aptly named because he's from a universe where Robotnik roboticizes himself, hears of his alternate universe counterpart's demise. After he kills his own Sonic, he decides that he wants to take over multiple universes to prove that he is the best Robotnik in the multiverse. In doing so, he travels to Sonic Prime's dimension and puts his robotic brain in a new synthetic body and, noticing that the body looked like an egg, decided to name himself Eggman to differentiate himself from his previous, inferior counterpart. That's right. In the Sonic Archie comics, Robotnik and Eggman are two different characters. God, the Archie comics are wild. The last time Robotnik was disposed of was in the UK comics, simply known as Sonic the Comic. In Sonic the Comic issue 100, Sonic witnesses the explosion of the Black Asteroid, which causes an electromagnetic pulse that knocks out any computerized system, most of which belong to Robotnik. Sonic and the other Freedom Fighters use this opportunity to storm Robotnik's base and capture him. After a little hiccup thanks to Super Sonic, Porker Lewis and the Emerald Hill folk successfully capture Robotnik and throw him in prison. Robotnik's lackey Grimer breaks Robotnik out of prison while on his court date, and they escape to the Citadel Robotnik. Sonic and the other Freedom Fighters pursue. Sonic catches Grimer powering up the generators so that Robotnik can continue his reign, but Sonic ends up overloading the generators so much that the entire Citadel Robotnik explodes, with Robotnik still in it. Robotnik and Grimer escape to the sewers to return for revenge, but as far as Sonic and the others know, Robotnik and Grimer are dead once and for all. Now, all of this is fine and good, but what you'll notice is that all of these examples were the Western interpretations of Sonic, which the IDW comics do not follow at all. The IDW Sonic comics want to follow as close to game canon as possible, which is why it started with the end of Sonic Forces. So, are there any examples in the games that show Sonic subduing his foes? Well, Sonic consistently lets Robotnik go, but there are some examples of Sonic disposing of more otherworldly foes. In Sonic Adventure 2, Super Sonic and Super Shadow dispose of the Bile Lizard. In the cutscene following the final Hazard fight, the Bile Lizard is nowhere to be found. We can only assume that he is dead at this point. Sonic and Shadow kinda had to do this, however. If they didn't, the Ark would have crashed into the Earth. In Sonic 06, Super Sonic, Super Shadow, and Super Silver defeated Solaris once and for all, causing Sonic to blow out Solaris' flame, causing Solaris to never exist and the events of the game to never happen. This essentially kills both Iblis and Mephiles simultaneously, erasing them from existence altogether. Once again, this was done out of necessity. The end of the world was literally happening all around them, and this was the only way to stop it. In Sonic and the Secret Rings, Sonic captures a Rager Jinn inside of his lamp to stop him from erasing the Arabian Nights' existence. This is called into question whether or not this actually happened though, because we know that, at least in Sonic and the Black Knight, the events of the storybook games seem to be questionable since Sonic faked the events of those games to avoid a date with Amy. So who knows if the first storybook game happened too and wasn't just some strange dream? More often than not though, Sonic lets his foes go, hoping for them to make better choices in the future. Sonic lets Metal Sonic go in Sonic Heroes, he lets Merlina go to mull over the decisions she has made, he allows Chaos to pass on, he lets Imperator Ix go, he lets the Deadly Six go, and he always lets Robotnik go. I think people are confusing what the logical thing to do in a story is with a character's characterization. I see this a lot in media critique, where if a character does something that isn't the most logical thing in the world, people claim that it is out of character or that they are a bad character. This is so false, and it makes me cringe every time I see this critique. People, or anthropomorphic hedgehogs I guess, do not know exactly what to do at the exact right times most of the time. People make mistakes, people make illogical decisions, people forget their keys sometimes. It's fine, dude who made a 16-hour Toy Story 4 analysis, Jesus Christ. Sonic is driven by one philosophy and one philosophy only: freedom. It literally says in the Sonic Adventure DX manual that the thing Sonic hates most is oppression. And in the Sonic Heroes manual, it states that injustices make Sonic angry. Sonic the Hedgehog is not one to subdue. He is one to correct you and stop you from committing these injustices, but will allow you the freedom to better yourself. Sonic, in these comics, said it best in IDW Sonic number 50, while he was battling Surge. I live for the moment. I want to see the world, find all its thrills and adventures, and enjoy them. I want everyone to have the freedom to do that too, and you wouldn't get the opportunity if I took that away from you. I've made peace with enough enemies to know that there is a better way, so I'm willing to chalk this up to a rocky start and let us do a do-over, if you will. Sonic has made peace with so many foes, it's unbelievable. Knuckles, Shadow, Rouge, Omega, Silver, Blaze, even Eggman at some points. He knows that everyone has a little bit of good in them. He wants to allow others the freedom to make those decisions. Sure, it's not the best idea and can lead to a lot more harm than good, but it's what is most logical to Sonic. It's not like the comic doesn't call him out on it either. Zavok brings it up in their most recent encounter.
After all we've done, you're showing us mercy? I will make you regret showing restraint. This moment of compassion will be repaid tenfold in violence and misery.
But I'm not going to sacrifice my principles out of fear. You want to cause trouble? Fine. Waste your time. I'll kick your butt every time.
I can respect that.
Sonic is nothing if not noble, even gaining the respect of Zavok, of all creatures. Sonic the Hedgehog is not the type of hero to subdue, capture, and especially kill his foes to stop them from inflicting the damage they do, because he knows that that would just make himself just as bad as his foes. Instead, Sonic wants to give his foes the opportunity to choose to do the right thing, and if they decide to be evil again, he'll kick their butt and tell them to try again. That makes for an interesting character, and I wouldn't have Sonic any other way. Thank you everybody so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed today's video. I've been seeing a lot of discourse about Sonic's character on Twitter, and I really wanted to throw in my 2 cents. If you like what you saw, please like, comment, and subscribe to see more videos like this one, and hit the bell to be notified of any videos or live streams that we put out. Follow us on Twitter to participate in polls like this one, where I asked you guys what you would think Sonic should do with his enemies, and most of you thought Sonic should join our Discord server to be a part of our community and have the best location to talk to us, and also check out our merch store to get some cool mugs and shirts to drink and wear, hopefully respectively. Every little bit counts, and it really helps us make more content for you guys. My name is Bottles, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace!